And ball cleared away. Now here they come. Musingu was hoping to round off the goalkeeper, but well, it was a quick reaction there from Georgian Chris. You could see how he had made the run, but didn't really complete the execution. Action back on restart, ball up front. Heavy touches there being made, but Musingu still holding on tight to that ball. He's rather been very vital. Irad Mbugo, the captain of as he continues to showcase the skills up his sleeves here in this Fiesta edition. Ball to Okoth Palestine, who's not worried about making that run, but should have just cut it back for his friend. Chose to go for glory there. Maybe lifted it a little too much. Has to be very precise on his picking out there Okoth Palestine. Well, you want to be tidy, especially when you're coming in an early morning fixture like this. Ensure that you get those early goals and see how the fixture continues to land. Well, I'm sure both teams very fluent with the Swahili language. So I'm sure if maybe anyone is trying to pass on an instruction, the other can pick and decode. So ball up again as Kalangalala eager to also try and force the issue the other way, but a push spotted by the referee. Taking a lot of time, the two captains, to agree on how to get this one restarted, but finally, well, it looks like they've their wits has gotten the better of them. Ball in the area, looking for Orange. Goalkeeper punches that one away. Lovely header, and that was beautiful reaction from the captain of this Kalangalala side, Peter Lazaro. Nonetheless, it's Kalangalala who now will take their turn to get that throw in. Good ball in. That's straight away into the hands of the goalkeeper. But it's not been disturbed a lot. That is Georgian Chris. Ball in the area. Okoth with a touch. Oh, that could have been a beautiful one if it had managed to elude the goalkeeper and the crossbar. At great improvisation. Karamoja there trying to come up with something unusual, but still up, Musingu. I must say that Musingu have seen much of the ball. If you ask me, of the two teams, they have been the most livelier of the two sides, and there's one positive: they can't get away from this game. But of course, you're not here to pick out statistics. You're here to win. That is something that will be featuring on their minds for the better part of this morning. We've already seen 17 minutes. Well, everyone urging that ball to go up. Maybe it looks like a strategy. Players there on its way in as they make their substitution. Mr. Kalangalala. They just have to wait and see this corner straight into the goalkeeper's hands. Quickly gets it back into play. Player picked back. So it's a free kick there. Korth not given access to have a free run up front. He's one of those players who's going to be under strict surveillance from this Kalangalala side. They know how he that defense, already showcasing that in these first 20 minutes. Hosty Oloch. Simple touches being made, but work starting to slowly get into progression. A beautiful header. This man will be scoring any time from now. I just have the feeling. And Moses Nyongesa is one of those they have to be very careful about, especially when he's lacking about that 18-yard box. He has gotten many touches in that 18-yard box than any other player from this Musingu camp. And continues to show predatory instincts. Simiyu Ian, lovely touch. Simiyu back on the ball, but sends it directly to Hosty. Not in a hurry to get it on the run. Hosty, lovely pass, and manages to find this man, Nyongesa. Couple of touches there, looking for who to give that ball to. He does have Polystine on the flanks, but can't scope it proper enough to find Amaleba Harrison. Still Musingu on the ball, and he was onside there, Moses Nyongesa, but didn't stretch enough to get a foot on that ball, so it just lead back to the goalkeeper. And, Ira Bugo. You could see that it's starting to look like Musingu are getting the number of Kalangalala. Well, not challenging that much. They look to have stepped a little off the pedal. That's lovely. And they're failing again to carry that ball forward, to ask the necessary questions for the better part of this first 20 minutes. The scales have been a little tilted. Quick throw in, ball across. No one there to intercept. Well, quite a powerful shot there. And someone could be hurt in the process. That was a powerful shot. Just hit it from the outside of his boot, and it just hit this gentleman's head. No wonder he doesn't look to be fine. And of course, this was the incident where that shot. If you realize and you watch closely, they've switched position there in the wings, and You don't see Korth operating in that area. This is a long pass. Well, obviously, it was always going to be difficult to get into the path of Moses Nyongesa. But it was a good one there from Palestino Korth. Simiyu Ian holding on tight to that possession. Long one up. Lovely reception as Horsti Lodge runs directly in that 18-yard box. He definitely wants to put his strength across, but out-muscled by his Tanzanian counterpart, and not a chance there to cut back that ball. But of course you have to give credit to Nchambi Karange, who stood his ground there, not allowing anyone to boss him off the ball. Bit of a pegback spotted by the referee, who points for a quick restart. Another chance for Musingu to approach as that ball goes in the air. A quick clearance there, going for safety first. Well, they know that they have to ensure that everything is in the perfect strides they surely want it to be. Late reaction there by Palestine. For a moment you saw him looking like he wanted to intercept, but didn't really get onto that ball in the way that he would have hoped to. Couple of touches now from Kalangalala. All they have to do now is try to ensure that they calm down and continue to find each other with ease. Something that Irad Ambugo is not going to allow, the shot number 5, the captain of this Musingu side. But here they come, not stringing a number of passes. Such has been the morning. Both teams losing possession with ease, not finding that free-flowing kind of game that everyone would have been interested in watching. Good ball up, but no one there to challenge. It's only this man who manages to get a touch. Irad to Korth, and a shot into the back of the net. Wonderful strike there into the rough. Valentine Isalambo gives Musingu their first laugh. Oh, came off with a bang, came off with a punch. Oh, just take a look at how this one was made. Beautiful one, fresh off the shelf. Very unselfish of Palestino Korth, just to lay it down there for his colleague. But the most work was done by this man, Moses Nyongesa. And Palestine, all he had to do is just lay it down there for this late arrival, Valentine Isalambo. Just slamming that one past the goalkeeper. And I'm sure Yasin Selman has seen fire come his way, but he hasn't seen such. What a way to open up the morning with a strike there. Musingu get their start of the morning with power. Now that we've seen a goal in this fixture, I'm sure everything now is going to see some change in terms of reaction. Well, of course, the biggest reaction will be how Kalangalala respond to that early lead by Musingu. Well, Musingu High School is one of those very reputable teams of footballing schools in Western Kenya. But also they managed to play the national finals against Highway, who both are in this one. And a strike there from Kalangalala to test the goalkeeper, but was quite direct. Nonetheless, you credit the effort. It was a good one for starters. Maybe it could be that perfect avenue for Kalangalala to start building something. It's Salambo, long ball up. I'm sure he's trying to find Irad and not allow the second touch. Edwin Okumu getting a touch there. He wants the ball back again. Edwin Okumu, good defending, not in a hurry there to give that ball away, but referee sporting a handball, and they say that has to be restarted where the crime scene was carved out. Moses Nyongesa. Ball up. Could be more trouble here for this Musingu, but lovely interception. And again, Okoth and Palestine trying to cook something here, but Valentine Salambo was the man who has now been playing as a decoy. Sits on the tip of the two players up front, and just that little drop of a pass there giving him leverage to shoot at goal at will anytime he wants. Maybe that's one of the plots that Kalangalala have to take record of. Valentine Salambo dropping back deep to add more numbers into that midfield, especially where they do lose the ball and more trouble looms. But the referee says Amaleba Harrison had something of or had something fishy about the way he won back that possession. So Kalangalala will take that free kick. Well, the team captain there, not team captain of this Kalangalala side, not allowed first and second touches. We're already 30 minutes into it. Edwin. We definitely know that he was trying to look for Isalambo. Back on the ball, Isalambo, as they do approach. Oh, that was a beautiful one to just put a foot onto it to deny that man up front, Nyongesa, from having a free run. A quick start there. Edwin Okumu trying to get things quickly on restart, but Irad Bugo got a touch. Kalangalala now getting men forward, and this could be their chance. A shot in the ball, just goes across. Oh, how did he miss that one? He was perfectly placed to just drill that one home. Picked up the ball halfway. Beautiful run. Emmanuel Alfred sniffed danger here when Daniel went to the ground, but couldn't be precise on his execution. Well, this is where he should have just drifted a little inside. He did, but this slight inch of a miss, I'm sure he's going to haunt him the entire morning. That is, if Kalangalala do not reach promised land. Muka Daniel on the ball. Activity starting to show face in this Kalangalala side. He definitely has a man on the flanks there to pass that ball to, but not the best of in swing as you expect. Easy one there for the goalkeepers and the defenders of Musingu to deal with. And, you have a sense that Kalangalala should really continue with that streak of performance we've seen in the last 1 or 2 minutes. maybe something can fall or can open up for them. You can see that it was Okoth who was struggling to squeeze through, but wasn't given perfect access. And I'm not sure he's going to get that perfect access from this Kalangalala side, not after the incidents that just happened, where he just lead that ball in the path of Isalambo Valentine to drill home that very ferocious strike. And Kalangalala starting to see much of the ball. Here they come. Ball in the path of Muka Daniel, but didn't really get onto it. Lovely win back of the ball, but fails to retain possession. Deo Gracias Shukuru. Now Musingu onto it. Free flowing, flying forward. Well, it looks like their vision is starting to get blurred. They are finding it hard to pocket pass. Musingu at the moment, straight into the goalkeeper's goal area, but again, just hit the side netting. Such balls sometimes can be very deceptive. And I'm sure this man, Arnold Shivachi, waited for it to land just to ensure that he sits and folds his hands. Lovely cross, just gets it across. Now Palestine Okoth tries to open up and unlock, but you love the fact that Kalangalala are settling in. And Binamungu Boniface there did well to cut short that pass that would have landed to Mukaramoja Kevin, who was just waiting up front. Well, 35 minutes, and you can see already that it's going to be a drop ball to Musingu. Hosty Aloch scanning around to find who to pass that ball through. Good interception. And Mukaramoja trying to open fire just outside the 18. Well, he's going to have to put some more weight onto that ball. I'm not sure that Yasin Selman will be resting easy just to look at such those balls come his way. A couple of touches to ensure that Kalangalala win back possession, underway at the moment. Ball back to Alfred Emmanuel to ensure that Kalangalala win back possession, underway at the moment. Ball back to Alfred Emmanuel, changing flanks. Alfred Emmanuel, but he's rather been razor sharp ever since he made that decision. I'm not sure he was the one, but whoever did make the decision was really spot on. Get Alfred Emmanuel back onto his flank, and he will rip you open. Now the chase is on, but more pressure being piled. This could be detrimental. Simiyu Ivan had sniffed danger there as he continued to make that run and commit himself. Emmanuel wanted to poke that ball to the path of Muka Daniel Elkana. This is a different Kalangalala side than the one we saw in the first opening 20 and so minutes. Well, everything think the touch looks to be created with the sense of afterthought, and you love the movement and the approach. And the energy also starting to go a little up. Maybe it was the coldness that was a bit of a problem. Of course, for Musingu High School, given the fact that they are from Western Kenya, not very far away from this eastern part of the country, so the weather conditions can be a little similar there. Now Musingu go down and a free kick. Referee not taking any chances. One or two with the team captain there from the referee, and having a few to pass on to Peter Lazaro. I'm sure it has everything to do with discipline on the pitch. Of course, earlier on we just saw one of the players there kick that ball away after the referee's whistle had gone off, but that won't stop Kalangalala Harrison from taking this free kick. Hits a brick wall, and everyone is running to ensure that it doesn't go into a corner, but you've seen Selman's efforts to achieve that, not yielding good fruit, so it will be a corner to Musingu High School, Kakamega's finest, as Kalangalala Harrison gets the ball in. Looking for a blue touch, and inside the back of the net, Palestino Korth. Oh, I told them he was always going to be a thorn in their flesh. And here he is, just becoming what he has always been to the teams that come trotting uphill here. A stone in their shoe. Just didn't have to do much to give that one direction. Palestino Korth, it was a good ball there from Kalangalala, misjudged, not cleared away perfectly by Deo Gracias Shukuru. He will be putting himself hard just as he put a foot onto it to aid Palestino Korth. A touch there to send Musingu on goal number 2, as we have also clocked the 40 minutes of the first half. Of course, the referee also not wasting any minutes and says it's time to take a break, as Musingu do get 2 goals that give them more momentum going into the second half. It was a wonderful finish late on that changes everything. And of course, Kalangalala at the moment with 2 goals. It's actually Kalangalala with 0 or 0, and Musingu having the 2 goals in the bag. So let's take a break. When we come back, it will be the second half. in the entire morning, beg your pardon. Stadium. Kalangalala from Tanzania. Kalangalala, secondary school from Tanzania, up against Musingu, a high school all the way from Kenya. Of course, Musingu standing heads and shoulders above the counterparts, managing to get 2 goals in. And half does promise a lot as it gets started again by the referee. And of course, we saw in the first half Valentine Isalambo there scoring the first one. And Palestine Korth also did nod later on as the game had hit the last minute of full time. But what does this one promise? Of course, everyone is keeping fingers crossed to seeing how this one will turn out. But most importantly, you can understand that Kalangalala will be eager to seeing how they get back into this as Musingu continue to twist the knife. They've already stuck into the Kalangalala side, but action already underway in this second half, so we just have to wait and see. Well, at the moment, as they continue to knock that ball about, trying to look for advantage, Musingu back again, or Korth trying to dissect that pitch like a doctor, and a shot there straight onto the safe hands of Yassine Selman. Well, you do have a sense that this year's boys football in this Fiasa Games is going to be a little competitive, given the way the teams have chosen to align themselves. Yesterday we did see Bukedia and St. Mary's shares poised, but bit of hesitation to make the run there. Emmanuel, some of those little nitty-gritties will come back to haunt. Should have just kept the momentum, maybe waited for the defenders to commit before he made that final decision. But Alfred Emmanuel should be doing better there. Player ground, referee urges action to continue, as now some defending has to be done. And, what about that? Going for safety first. And, slowly they are starting to get into their right element. Kalangalala. Moses Nyongesa with a long one. Was hoping to find Karamoja Kevin. Can't really get a proper hold of on that ball. The 2 number 4 shots struggling to keep that one in. Takila finally gets it outside. But of course, referee says there was a slight infringement. Good ball in, but no one there to challenge. Not getting some good height advantage. And I must say the Tanzanians, or the Kalangalala secondary school side, has to be a little razor sharp if they're going to puncture this Musingu side. Well, I did mention to you earlier on that Musingu reached the nationals in Kenya, and also managed to age in the regional games. They're about in Western Kenya, so they come here with not only big reputations but also experience. Something that Kalanga have to perfectly take note about. Korth dashes away, takes his time, takes a strike, hits a brick wall. And for a moment you thought that action had been put back into slow motion, as the Kalangalala players took some time to commit. Peter Lazaro there just allowed the Kenyan counterparts to congregate, but lovely pass to dissect the pitch. Can he make use of this wonderful one? But you do love the strength from Simiyu Ian, who's really standing guard of that flank. He's standing guard just like a centurion. So it simply means that penetration is going to be an uphill task. back and Simiyu, but can't string a proper one. But good interchange from the two players, Amaleba Harrison and Simiyu Ian, the two players currently operating on that right-hand side, trying to give Musingu advantage, who are hogging much of possession at the start of this second half. A touch there, surely, just in front of the referee on Amaleba Harrison. Will award the Musingu side a free kick. A very vantage point. So one of these players has to try and see how they power that one in. Of course, danger continues to loom. And this Kalangalala defense. Amaleba Harrison looks to be the one who's going to get the execution on. Steps back a little to force his run. Goalkeeper splashes that one away, and a second reflex able to get it done. Yasin Salman had to insulate the puff from Amaleba Harrison. He was lucky that no one was coming straight at him. The little run there from one of Musingu's shots had a little hesitation into it and didn't really challenge for that ball, but it was going to be a different story had it been challenged as it had been gestured to be. But Musingu on the ball back. It's Salambo, the man who scored the first goal that opened the account for Miss Musingu. Lovely from Emmanuel to try and pass it over to Lazaro, who forgets that ball just when it mattered. And so Simiyu will not be hesitant to take it forward. It's Salambo, back to Simiyu. It's actually Holsty now. Amaleba, Simiyu. A wonderful one inside, looking for Mukara Moja, trying to get a number of touches before he half turns. It's Salambo. It's actually Amaleba who was trying to power that one home, but maybe just got too much energy onto that ball and he just went over the crossbar. Musingu do entertain and also ensure that they find each other with too much ease. But now it's this man Lutubija Deus, who's currently on the ground. Baraka got a kick from the back of his foot. I'm sure he's able now to continue with the action. Challenge was there, but not too much to get him off. And so he continues. Amaleba dilly-dallies, but referee says it's going to be a free kick to Musingu after that infringement. Yogesa to Horsi Oloch. And now it's Salambo trying to look for Amaleba. Good carrying of the ball, but didn't really keep it in. So it will be passed over to Kalangalala, who are drilling forward now, gunning for that very important final third of Musingu. Lovely ball, and this could be now a chance for this Kalangalala side to approach as they step forward. Didn't really do well there. Daniel Moka Elkana, they're leading, or they're the man who's leading their line there, their striker. Good touch. We'll be hoping to get another touch again, but good interceptions also from the shot number 12, Benso Shitukwa. Kalangalala starting to get into the element, and a free kick. With that bit of reaction, surely will be discussed by the referee from the Musingu side. Boniface Pinamungu steps a little back to power that one forward. Joy will be going for goal, but too much power and not enough precision, so that ball just eludes the instep of that beautiful goal and just goes over. Well, 50 minutes already clocked. Musingu and Kalangalala, you could see they are trying to fight tooth and nail to ensure that they keep that one out. A bit of hesitation. Amaleva pounces and the goalkeeper fouls. Oh, he's going to be penalized. Lack of communication being the issue here. And the goalkeeper there, Yassine Salman, goes into the referee's book in efforts to try and ensure that Amaleva doesn't run away. Just fouled the player outside the box area, and you can see the sharp words being exchanged with his defender. Doesn't seem to be happy about the whole saga, but nonetheless Musingu will just welcome with open arms a chance to take this free kick. Couple of yards away from the 18 yards, and a header just goes over. It was this man again. Palestine Korthu thought that he could dive into that one. Amaleva knew exactly what he was doing, but how that one didn't go in the back of the net, well, it's something that is unexplainable. But Palestine there was trying to force it in. He's already scored on a header. Amaleva, lovely fit, skipping away from everyone, is taken down to the ground, and the referee reaches for his pockets, and a red card. Oh, the first red card of the Fiasa Boys football tournament. It's being directed to this man, Deo Gracia Sukuru. The incident again, we just have to take a look. This man was slashed to the ground, and after just being hounded down by the goalkeeper, then this, surely something was always hanging above. And the latest culprit to go into the referee's red book, or red side of the book, is Musa Shukuru. Deo Gracias has seen enough of the action and being sent into early showers. What a painful experience it will be for the young man. Nonetheless, Musingu will be smiling as Musa Shukuru sent into early showers. Of course, the cause for smile will be that they do have a free kick, and now they will be playing Kalangalala with the man down. And, you can see the technical bench now starting to think outside the box, how they can now control the damage, and substitution made. Kapera Mandai introduced onto fixture, and the free kick taken, of course, Palestine, but just hit a brick wall. Amaleva, the man who's caused trouble for this Kalangalala side, takes a touch there, but also doesn't get back on rebound. Oh, good ball in. So another free kick will be given as Samian reaches or touches his back in pain.